Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with what is going to be the last Love Cup team of the season because we are switching over to Little Jungle Cup and Great League at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. So for those of you who have never played a Little Cup before, a Little is 500 CP. So I was looking through my Pokemon and I do have like a few because I've played this one before. So I have a few for the Little Jungle Cup. So I'll be able to do a couple teams and showcase those over the next couple days. But that's all I have is a few. So if you want to submit some Little Jungle Cup teams or some Great League teams, link in the description. Appreciate those. And I would also appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button and comment as it would help this video and help grow the channel. And if you're new to this channel, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. So let's talk about this Electrode because I want to showcase this because I've used Electrode multiple times as a safe swap. I have not used the new Electrode yet. I'm not even going to try and pronounce where it's from because I have no idea how to say it and people always make fun of me. So it's a new one. And it's half grass. So having that energy ball stab move is pretty nice for, I just watched the first two matchups here, so I don't know how it performs overall, but it's nice for mirror matches. And it's nice if you want to hit water for super effective without lowering your attack with the wild, or defense with the wild charge. So let's take a look at some of these battles to see how it performs. Um, I think I have some good IV ones, but I just have not built them up yet. So we have a Slowbro, Galarian form Slowbro, I think it's from, versus Crustle. So sludges would probably hurt, so we shield up there. Going for the X's are here. The smackdown damage is where most of the damage is coming from anyways. So that's why they're running like Rock Blast instead of Rock Slide, which I think makes sense, just like a quicker generating move. Probably gonna have to shield this. Yeah, so shield up here. So now you could take switch advantage. I assume they'll let this go, and then, oh yeah, I just shot this, and I'm like, oh, I assume they'll let this go, and they give up switch, and that is a huge mistake because now you're just punishing hard. Thundershock is an extremely fast charging move. So you get to the energy ball. This energy ball, I just saw this almost one shots, which is insane. Super strong and it's decently bulky. Like we take a psychic here and doesn't do a ton of damage. So really decent bulk and fast charging is pretty good. So opponent, if you have 1 HP left, switch is like one of the most precious commodities. And this is a nice mirror match too because they can't really do anything like foul play if they have it, but otherwise, these energy balls are going to hurt a lot. Look at that. Takes it down to the deep yellow. Love to see it. Pretty easy situation here for game one. So opponent, yes, switch, not just opponent, everyone. Switch is like one of the most precious commodities you have in this game. Shield and edge switch, right? Those are the two, I mean, energy and matchup, yada, yada, yada. But like, those are the two ways, not two ways, but switch is like one of the best ways to win a match, just keeping switch advantage or keeping shield advantage. That's how you win. So to switch out when you have 1 HP and give that up is brutal. So we switched. So the first game they ran Crustle on the lead. This one they are running Ariados on the lead. So Ariados had a real rough matchup there. Switch out into this. I'm surprised they stayed in here and took a move. So in comes the pink fish. Gonna hit it with the next scissor. I'm surprised that they stayed in there when they could have, again, switched. You can just switch out into such an amazing matchup here. So they will go down. We're gonna come in here. I expected that. I'm assuming you're gonna get to energy ball. Yep. Get to the energy ball before they get to a move, which is nice. So if they want to get a move up, they're gonna have to shield. They do not, so goodbye. Camera up's already pretty low because they took a move and now they're out. Yeah, so that was a weird play, but in the next matchup, Ariados into, so we have Ariados on lead now. Auxiliary, Talonflame. Oh yeah, this is just gonna smack it. Oh good. This is why Talonflame is such a hindrance in this league. Um, because you just like, at least if you're running like Megcar Go, you have a rock move to throw at people. So you have switch back on the front. You have this here, which they use a shield. I'm guessing they're just gonna go for a full farm down. These smackdowns are, I was supposed to say, these smackdowns are adding up pretty quick here. You may get a double shield off them because it's a pretty glassy. Oh, it's 1187. I was about to say it's glassy, but it's not that glassy. 1187 is a pretty undercharged Pokemon here. I did not notice that. So should be pretty easy. run here. So that's the thing, like, and it's a 1290 Vileplume. Okay, so what was the opponent was at like number was at 20 already. Weren't they like ranked 19, 20 already? Like that's how easy it's gonna be to get Kika Libres this season. This opponent is running 3 Pokemon under 1300 CP, getting destroyed, but they're already at like rank 19. So it's truly Pika Libres for all this season if you play. So farm down for the win, which is like, yeah, enjoy those Pika Libres. So Ariados into Electrode. Okay, so this is a neutralish matchup. You're pretty spammy. The lunges obviously lower the attack, which makes this a little better for you. Because that's like two of them take it out. You probably just go, why are you still throwing? Why are you not throwing a move here? Unless they shield and switch and keep all that energy. And they throw. So good catch, but I'm surprised they would let. I'm sur- so I'm surprised they would go down 2 times attack and knock it out. So again, could be a new person. For those of you who are newer to the game, which I know there are some just trying to get that Pika Libre this season who are newer to the game, um, if you if your attack is buffed or lowered, and same with your defense, any buff or lowering on your own doing or your opponent's doing to you, switching out resets. Oh no, Talonflame. Switching out resets that buff and nerf. Oh, they are double weak to fighter to rock in the back. Yeah, shield, and this is an easy farm down win. Attack Rose. Yeah, I was about to say might want to throw some move, but Attack Rose probably not going to take you out anyways. But anyways, so why stuff like Wild Charge? If you're running a Wild Charge, which is a nuke move but lowers your uh, defense, you throw that, you switch out, and that resets the um, nerf that you just did on your defense. So keep that in mind. If you get attacked, see, like they got attack fault. If they wanted to, they would give up switch now, save that energy to throw it later when it would matter more. But it looks like they're probably just gonna stay in here anyways because Lickitung is pretty thick, 1389, so it's not even a built up one. I'm starting to walk my, so I got a real another. Oh, it's a lunge, right? So that makes sense. I'm starting to build up my Lickitung, and by build it up, I mean I'm walking it to become best buddy. It gets to level 50 at like 1490 CP, somewhere around there. So it's a really thick one. The problem is I'm at like 20 XL candies and it takes like 290 to get to the top. So that is unfortunate. And it is unfortunate for that your opponents all seem to be running Talonflame against SmackDown Crustle. The Braybird resets smartly, but again, it's another double weak to rock team. And if you're going to be double weak to rock like this, um, you can't leave 2 Pokemon in the back. You need to like draw out that Crustle and then punish it hard, right? So you would uh like draw it out with an Ariados or Talonflame, but like I'd probably do Ariados in that case. But Ariados is also weak to fire, right? So it's tough to like draw out. You could draw it like a Talonflame and you're in trouble. But you want to like try and draw it out and then come in with like a fighter, Scrafty, or Medicham or something that resists the rock type move, and then you have your last Pokemon roam free. Like ABB style team, that's how you'd run it. So tough lead here. Going into Crustle, they should be getting out immediately. A little slow on the get out. Wiggly it should be enough to keep switch if they shield. I agree with their opponent's play. I would also shield and keep switch because you have a really good matchup on the lead. And I don't know about going double shield because I think you can survive one. Because now what you could do is, yeah, shield just in case it's like an ice beam. But what you could do is like get up to like 100 energy here. So I'd probably go a bit more than that because you know the charms aren't doing anything to you. And you know you're going to be hit hard coming in next. I mean, you have a shield plus this, so it should be fine. But so Smackdown Crustle. Energy Ball. This is where Energy Ball would be nice. Let's see how much damage this does. So not quite a one shot, but you could probably just go Wild Charge here. Yeah, I would probably shield. Maybe go to 2 as much as you can. 2 Wild Charges. So we're gonna get this off. I think you can probably still pace, but this is why you probably should have gone to 2. Yeah, because if you went to 2 cross poisons, the charms wouldn't have mattered. It's this flame charge that's gonna matter, and the brave bird that's gonna matter here. So is one gonna take it out? Because you would have already been our cross poison here. Maybe one takes it out. Talonflame's pretty glassy. Oh, it does take it out. So that's just I probably like if the charm Wigglytuff is switch locked and they just dumped all their energy on you. I probably build up to 2 cross poisons there, just so you have a ton of energy coming out. I was gonna say this one looked like it was going slow, just a longer intro. Okay, so rough lead, but you got hit with the yeah, I reset my game when that happens too. When you get hit with the countdown's already at 1 by the time you're in, that's when you just kind of reset your game and fix that. So you took a lot of damage there, which is just unlucky. Crustle's your safe swap, getting hard punished here so far. So if you're gonna win, you gotta hope that your Electrode can just sweep whatever in the back. They shield, which is interesting. Um, they may just power punch and start ramping up. So Crustle's decently thick that you can take like a few. I don't. Maybe they shield again. I was about to say they probably don't need to. Yeah, they're ramping up to hopefully have a super hard foul play to throw at you when you come back in here. They're gonna get and you catch on this, which I'm not sure if that's the super smart play. Because now they're 3 times ramped. This is the only thing that really had some health left. So now you're taking this way too low. And now, if they're smart, they just shield and keep ramping. Yeah, I would do that as well. Throw another power punch. You got a shield, or else you're going to be taken down. Maybe you can come in with a poison sting down. But even if 4 times ramped up, it's still going to do a lot of chip damage on this. Yeah, and now they're going to hit you with a 5th one, so you got to shield that. You got to come out with energy. So if you're going to catch, you did a good catch. I don't know if it was just a surprise catch, but you did a nice catch. If you're going to catch on something that doesn't have a ton of health left. Because now, coming Crustle, yeah, you're done. So I think there's a little, yeah. You had to keep your play was to try and keep that alive in the back and then try and sweep with it. Because Energy Ball Wild Charge is a pretty nice sweep move set. So back here with the Crustle on the lead, which is probably when you don't want the Crustle on the lead. Going to Rock Blast this. They're probably going to shield anyways, knowing that they can just probably, oh, they let it go. That's interesting. They can still almost, oh, they can still almost get the charm down. Wow. I'm playing with Sylveon right now. I didn't tape it because already had enough videos for the week and Love Cup isn't coming around for another 3 months, so I don't need the videos. Scrafty on the lead here. This is rough. I mean, Scrafty switching is rough for them here. I've been running Ariados, Sylveon, and Rock Throw Maycargo for the last 3 days because I'm just trying to get these battles done and I don't want to take a long time in like level 40, 50 open league, right? So I'm just doing Love Cup with those 3. And in like 13 sets so far, I've had 2 losing sets and 11 winning sets. And most of these winning sets are 4-1 sets. It's a really, really strong team. The rock throw, Megargo does great on the beginning. And then like I use Ariados as a safe swap because like even if you get punished, it's not terrible. And then you come in hard punish with a rock, and then the Sylveon Charmer in the back is just super strong. So we are looking like a 2 shield flex here. Here comes the rock throw. Um, Energy Ball is going to be neutral because rock fire. So it's still probably do some good chip damage here. And a defense ball, so shield. Can you go for a full farm down? Their defense is lower. They're going to lower your... Oh, they don't even have Rock Tomb, so it's not going to lower your attack. Yeah, you're going to have to... I don't know. This is tough because you're already pretty low. You're still switch locked. You got to get to a move. Yeah. Now you got a poison jab. Oh, you got a shield. I forget how much health the other one has left. What I think you needed to do, gotta go for the full. Oh, two cross poisons here. So back-to-back cross poisons for the win. I forget what the other Pokemon was and how much health it has left. Back-to-back. Oh, it's a Sylveon. So you should be good there. What I think I would have done, not that it matters in the ending because you won, is probably just because their defense is lowered and because they didn't lower your attack. I think maybe just try for the full shock, Thunder Shock down, and come out with loaded with energy. So, oof, rough lead, rough switch. Um, Hope this isn't a repeat because I've already showcased. So they shield. They can just go for the full farm down now and not need to shield up anything. So at least you grabbed a shield. That's okay. Gonna come in here. They're gonna have a move. I think you may want to shield. Yeah, just to preserve some energy. Um, the good news is waterfalls are not doing a ton because it's resisted because you're half right. That is a, so I probably would have built up more. They shield. That's interesting. Okay, I'd shield back and build up a bit more here so you have some energy coming out of this matchup. Because these waters, if they come in and try and snipe you, so good recognition here. Hit them with the energy ball. This is not a good matchup for them, and you try and catch. So good catch. I think you know that your win condition is the Electrode. Foul play will do okay chip damage because it's kind of glassy. Poison, Fang, Crust, Poison. So many poisons. It's so funny to think of like when poison was not a thing before they gave the buff that helps in Nidoqueen. So for those of you who weren't around a while ago, like there was like no poisons. Like Venusaur was the only one. Like no one used Nidoqueen because it was not a good Pokemon because it didn't have a buff. Okay, here we go. Wild Charge for the win. This should definitely one shot here. Goodbye, Talonflame. Thank you for your service. Good games. Yeah, so poison was like nowhere to be found. And now there's like these cups where Ariados is everywhere and Nidoqueens are in Great League and Ultra League everywhere. So it's interesting. I'm interested to see if they do like other buffs to typings or like certain moves for certain typings for season 12. But yeah, thank you for the videos. Again, I appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button and comment and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Little Jungle Cup starts today at 4 p.m. So I will play tonight and then upload a video tomorrow. My first Little Jungle Cup team. And if you'd like to submit any videos in the link in the description, appreciate you watching. Thanks for the support, and I will see you guys in the next one.